My name is Mark O'Keefe. I am in year 2 of the Furniture Design and Making course. I am a registered architect, a member of the Royal Institute of the Architects of Ireland, having graduated from WAT, CCAE and UCD Belfield. A year before I started in CSN, I received a diploma in Applied Building Repair and Conservation from Trinity College Dublin, which allowed me to register with the RIAI as an architect accredited in conservation, while also becoming a member of the Society for the Protection of Ancient Buildings. This, for me, was my starting point and my ultimate ambition of becoming a conservation architect. In September 2017, I unfortunately suffered a traumatic brain injury following a fall from a bicycle. This fall meant I spent 6 months in hospital between the CUH and the NRH in Dún Laoghaire. Ultimately, through my affiliation with Headway in Cork, I branched off to CSN as part of my rehabilitation, developing insight and understanding into living with a brain injury while also expanding and developing my existing skills with woodwork. I am lucky in the fact that, aside from the monumental assistance I have been given in the college and the guidance and advice I have received from my tutors, Vicky and Fergus, I have access to an extensive workshop in my parents' home in North Cork. I have made a number of items of furniture that reside in my home. This particular table I started making in June of 2017, shortly before the birth of my first son. Since my accident meant that completion of this project was stalled in August of that year, the steel sections did benefit from being left outside in the elements for 2 winters, one of which was the bad storm we received in 2018. This aspect of neglect resulted in extensive rust to the steel of the legs. I embraced the change the rust had brought to the legs and decided to retain the evidence that this had brought to the table. In some ways, I think this ethos beguiles my interest in conservation and the fact that I am in rehabilitation myself for my life. Some things can't be changed with an eraser. Embrace this and celebrate the changes. I call this conserving the evidence of use. Unfortunately, I also brought some bad workshop habits with me to CSN from working in my father's workshop, adopting his country job attitude. This was readily exhausted through the extensive health and safety aspects of the Furniture Design and Making course in CSN by both Fergus O'Donoghue and Fergus Summers. Ultimately, my experience in CSN has given me insight into every aspect associated with furniture design and making, and especially with developing my interpersonal skills to what they would have been in 2017. I can see that my experience in CSN will lead me onto better things to hopefully achieving my ultimate goals, and it is only through this college. I can appreciate that. In that instance, I am looking to progress to UCD again next year to undertake the Masters of Urban and Building Conservation course in Belfield. So with that in mind, I can fully advocate that attending a course in CSN will form a good stepping stone for other students advancing their chosen vocation.